Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, yeah. We are back with another video, man. It's your boy Damn D. I'm probably gonna post this video on both of my channels. If you're not following both of my channels, go follow them, Damn D POV and Damn D Live News. But I definitely want to react to KB. Make sure y'all follow KB too on all his channels. He got Kwame Brown Bus Life, he got Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0, and he got the Patreon, and he on Twitch. So just follow him everywhere, all right? Definitely go check him out. Go watch his full live stream as well if you want to hear the full live stream. I actually didn't catch him on the live stream, but he did make a separate video, and I want to hear what he has to say about Phil Jackson. I definitely want to hear more NBA players speak out about this. Jalen Rose spoke out on it, and I want to hear different perspective. Now, I don't know if KB's going to agree or disagree. I really don't know because I really haven't heard. I missed his live stream earlier today, so I'm gonna get my raw reaction to KB reacting to Phil Jackson talking about Black Lives Matter. Let's get it.
This whole Black Lives Matter people that share that same sentiment, they're there to watch sports. They're not there to hear people pump race and social justice when they know you're full of shit anyway. Like it's racially driven because he's white. I know they're gonna make Phil Jackson's comments seem like it's racially driven because he's white. But look at what he actually said. And there's a lot of other people that share that same sentiment. They're there to watch sports. They're not there to hear people pump race and social justice when they know you're full of shit anyway.
True. That is true, right? I said, some people wanna watch sports just to, escape from reality. They don't want to hear about politics and all that stuff. And I do agree with that. Let me keep listening to what he's saying.
This whole Black Lives Matter thing, in my opinion, the slogan was a good slogan. I was with it, but the organization and the whole thing was a scam. And that's my opinion.
Now that's a big fact. I'm sorry, I'm eating.
And so I just don't get why so many people don't understand that if people are trying to really beat the system, then you have to, with the resources that you have, play within the system. No longer should black males be preaching about throwing money in strip clubs. They shouldn't be advocating for buying chains. How many black males you see buying motherfucking chains and shit, showing the youth that this is what success look like? True. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do with their money, but grown black men got to start looking like grown black men. And when you have a black man that makes $30 million, $40 million, and you got these men kneeling on the ground, some of those men that were kneeling on the ground, they owe those men $230 million. They owe those men $300 million. So I'm not going to sit here and act like what Phil Jackson said was racist. Phil Jackson is a thinker. He just knows that they can better use their time.
I'm not going to say he a racist, but I think it's kind of crazy how, he said, I don't know. I just didn't like it when he was saying that they were catering to a demographic. Yeah, they was catering to a different graphic because what was going on. So I don't think he was being a racist. I just think that's crazy that he kind of say that. But do I think he a racist? I don't know him like that. So, who knows? Who knows what people are in their personal life? All we see him is a coach, right? But we don't know him as a personal life. So do I think he's racist? Who knows? It's up for grabs.
I'm gonna sit here and go for bullshit. Phil Jackson didn't win that many championships for no reason. He's not gonna stand for people doing shit that is a waste of time and a virtue signal and being used for politics. Because they got everybody caught up into this thing that whatever a celebrity does is the right thing. So they're forcing these celebrities to do shit that some of them don't even want to do. What about the guys that didn't want to kneel? What about the guys that didn't want to kneel? They attack these guys. So if you don't go along to get along, you get attacked. And if you say this is our country and this is our America, then buy it. It's for sale.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that about the NBA. Now, the NBA, they didn't attack them, but in the NFL, they attacked you if you kneeled, right? Like Colin Kaepernick, and there was a few other people. Like a few other people had a problem with NFL players actually taking the kneel. You know what I mean? So basketball, they encouraged it. Football, they kind of like frown down on it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Buy it. Stop buying all these white people Jabot jeans and stop buying all these white folks Versace.
Go to Saya Collectives. Y'all see me advocate Saya Collectives plenty of time. Definitely invest in the black community, even though I'm wearing a Nike shirt. But I still do have a decent amount of black owned products and things like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I do like my Nike though. But I got this on sale. I buy all my Nike stuff on sale for like $15, $20. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna just act like I'm over here buying all black owned stuff, but I definitely got a good amount of black owned stuff as well. You know what I mean?
Gucci, and all these products that you keep buying.
Yeah,
I don't
buy
you
Gucci.
don't have to worry about a cop shooting nobody because you control the neighborhoods.
Fact.
And regardless of the detractors going to say, Kwame, why didn't you build it? Why didn't you buy it? Well, how do you know? Maybe that's the reason why they stole from me. Because they know what I was building and what I was buying.
Deep.
And just because you think I didn't build it, that don't mean it ain't the right information to do.
Right.
You're better served than kneeling down to get up off your ass and use your money and influence to buy America.
Now, I 100% agree with that. Instead of having a visual to make it seem like you care, why not actually show that you care by actually doing something? Especially if you have the money to do it. If you have the money to actually make change, because let's be real, money talks, BS walks. So especially if you have the money to actually make a change, kneeling, yeah, it looks good, but then what? Are you just kneeling and then that's it? If you're kneeling and you're doing something productive to make a difference, keep on kneeling. But if you're just kneeling just to be kneeling, just to say I kneeled, okay, it's cute. But what else? What else?
Why don't y'all think that no athlete I've heard, as a matter of fact, when we hear about athletes that have large portions of land, they don't talk about them at all. They always telling you stories of athletes going broke. Why do you think that is? So that way when they steal from them, you can already think in your mind. It's all mind control. You can already think in your mind that, hey, they lost their money because they were stupid. They show you all stories that are not successful. Jamal Mashburn is killing it in business. They don't teach you about Jamal Mashburn. They don't show.
What is he doing? Because I don't know. He's right. I don't know what he's doing. That's not being publicized. Yeah. Hey, KB, if you watching this, let us know what he's doing. Or I can make a video about it too. I can make a video about it. But I don't know what he's doing, but he was definitely a good player when he was playing. But yeah, they don't report on the athletes that are actually making a change. But they definitely will report on John Morant having a gun and going to the strip club. They sure will promote that.
So they don't let Jamal Mashburn. The NBA say they care, but they know after 5 years that majority of their athletes are going broke. If the NBA cared, why are they not bringing Jamal Mashburn, Devin George, and all of these young black men that are doing things outside of basketball that have become successful? Why are they not bringing those men in?
Good point. Good point.
Why are they not bringing these men in to teach financial literacy to these other players and what worked? So if you think the NBA cares, they don't care. They care about virtue signaling to you guys. They care about getting you emotional because LeBron James is on his knee. And if you like LeBron, then you're supposed to agree with him being down on his knees.
Actually, I hate LeBron. I wouldn't say I hate him, but I just dislike him. So me, I'm only speaking for myself. Just because LeBron kneeling on one knee ain't gonna do me no difference. He could kneel on both knees. You know? Yeah, I'd be like, all right, whatever. So me personally, I don't base my judgment off of what celebrities do, what athletes do. Nah, I don't do that. The only thing athletes will influence my judgment is on how they play basketball. That's about it. As far as how I run my life, how I think, New sub. Oh, new member. Hey, got a new member. But yeah, as far as celebrities, basketball players, don't influence me of how I'm thinking. They only influence me of what they actually do for a living. If you play football, I'm gonna judge you on football. You play basketball, I'm gonna judge you on basketball. If you're an actor, I'm gonna see if you're a good actor or not. And that's it. Whatever they promote, whatever they try to, hey, vote for this person, vote for that person. I'm not voting because of you. I'm not gonna do something that dictates my life because of what you're telling me to do. Nah, that ain't gonna happen, Captain. That ain't gonna happen. But I know there's a lot of people out there that are influenced by celebrities and actors and ball players and football players.
But that's what we good at, though. My big critics say that's what we good at, though. We've been down on our knees for so damn long, it don't even make no sense. And all you got to do is go buy the land. Then you get some power, you get some respect.
Facts.
You talk to them county, you into the game then when you start buying land. So I don't think Phil Jackson is wrong because he don't want to participate in a sport that doesn't mix in politics so much to the point where they're using black men to look weak. When you got men with $20 million promised to them in a year and they kneeling down, they're not in a board meeting. They're not in a room putting their heads together and their money together and say, how we going to change this thing? They're kneeling down. They're not being like any other group. They're not watching any other group that have switched over their life. They're not watching the Irish. They're not watching the J people. They're not watching none of the other groups that went from oppression to went to powerhouses. They're not watching what they did so they can mimic it. They're kneeling down. They're hearing old stories of other black leaders that begged and walked and marched and cried and got whipped. No offense, but they're trying the same old tactics that did not work then and it will not work now.
I'm gonna stop it right there. I don't want to play the whole video. If y'all want to listen to the whole video, go follow Kwame Brown, A Bus Life on YouTube. That's his main channel. Go follow his 2.0. Go follow his Patreon and go follow his Twitch as well. If you want to listen to the full video, I just want to play half of it and give my thoughts and my opinions. Now, do I think he's a racist? Phil Jackson? No, I don't think he's a racist. And what he says and how he feels don't make me none. This is just a reaction channel. I'm gonna make my reaction and move on. Like, I'm not gonna be hurt. I'm not gonna cry on what Phil Jackson said. I'm gonna listen to it, give my opinion, and I'm gonna move on. But I would say like the only thing that kind of, I don't think that was cool was when he said, his family and then we're laughing at the slogans of the NBA. I can understand, but there's a lot of people that are affected by that. I'm talking about the genuine people that was really into Black Lives Matter to really push the movement. I ain't talking about the company. Now the company is trash, right? We all know they some pieces of shit. But the people that had the right intentions, that had the right spirit, had the right mindset to actually, run with its original idea, those are the people that I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the CEOs and all the other stuff, people that just getting $5 million and they only come out to Black Lives Matters when it's a nationwide, unfortunate situation. I ain't talking about them people. I'm talking about the people that actually care. That's all. But everybody is entitled to their opinion, man. Salute to KB. Keep on doing your thing, brother. Make sure y'all go follow him on all his channels, all his platforms. And we up out of here, man. Peace.